time is here, and it's maybe the perfect time for you to buy or sell a home, or maybe you're a first-time home buyer with some questions. Well, our friend Heidi Brown can help you out. If people are not familiar with you, you've been serving the Midlands, you've been in the Midlands your whole life. Give us a little bit of background. Tell us who you are and what you do here in Columbia.
Okay, so yes, I'm Heidi Brown. I have been in this area my whole life. I grew up in West Columbia. I'm going on 22 years in the real estate business. I love it. It's my life. Yeah. It's fun. I live and breathe real estate.
Awesome. And you really support people for every step of the way, whether it's buying, selling, want to get a piece of land. And we're going to talk about some of these in a second, but I think it's important to know that really you're there all across the board.
Correct. I list everything. So yes, down to homes, land, lake properties, big tracts of property. So yes, when you make that initial phone call, and that is the initial phone call, a lot of buyers and sellers, they don't know what to do. Yeah. Sellers don't know where they want to go because they don't want to sell until they have a game plan. Yeah. So making that first contact with me, I come to your home, meet with you, and then if it's a year or two down the road, sometimes it's been 3 or 4 years. Yeah. But I help you because honestly, it's hard moving. You start getting overwhelmed with the process. You're like, oh my goodness, how am I going to have my house ready? Right. So I create a plan for you where I'm giving you detailed items to do, and I help you get the resources you need, whether you need painting, plumbing, things I noticed outside on the exterior. Yeah. Like we go through, I'm almost like a home inspector a little bit. Like I try to look at a home and visualize it because a buyer's gonna see those things. And sellers go, wow, I didn't even notice that. Yeah. But buyers do notice.
Well, it's important to have a set of expert eyes on it, you know, because I would not know the first thing about buying or selling a house. So super, super great to know. Do you service all areas here in Columbia?
I do, all in the Columbia area. Okay. So I just listed one in Newberry that went live yesterday. So kind of all over the Columbia area within a 30-mile radius.
Let's talk about your new listing in Newberry. I know Newberry, we're doing a segment going out in your town to Newberry. Right. So many local businesses out there, a great place to live. Talk to me about that property.
This home was just listed on Main Street in downtown, the historical district. Very cute house, and it's already having showings, a lot of showings. Oh, wow. So that's great. So I feel like it won't last long.
Yeah, definitely. You also have got a plot of land, a huge plot of land out in Blythewood.
This property is excellent. If you were looking, it's already been shown a couple of times. It's over 93 acres. Wow. The perfect thing for it if you wanted to get a couple family members or friends. It's near the USC Equestrian Center, Cobblestone Park, and the new Scout Motors. So Blythewood is growing a lot. So it's perfect for a residential development. It has a small pond on the property.
Love that. I was going to ask, is there any areas that you see that are kind of coming up more and more that you feel like are evolving right now here in the Midlands?
Definitely Lexington is growing. There's a lot of new developments in the Chapin area, Irmo, all that area, and then Blythewood is really growing.
That's great. You also have a couple other houses listed. There's one in Chapin.
Right, on Massey Circle. Great all brick home, 5 bedrooms, 3.5 baths. Perfect neighborhood with a community pool. It's just minutes from I-26. Chapin, close to the interstate, so you know you can be in downtown Columbia in 25 minutes or the upstate. So centrally located for $469,900.
Awesome, that's great, and honestly a great price. You also listed a home in Saluda River Club.
Right, it's a townhome for $417,900. It's 3 stories. Just a great property. If you're wanting a low maintenance kind of home, everyone, I don't know if you've been to Saluda River Club, but very popular. It's on the Saluda River. Everyone drives golf carts. It's really amazing. Adult pool only. Okay. Just a lifestyle luxury living community.
Oh, that's awesome. And the townhouses are super, super popular right now as well. Speaking of the water, 2 properties out on the water, 2 lake properties. Right. Let's talk about those. One in Lexington and one in Chapin.
The one in Secret Cove, it's ideal. If you're wanting big water view, you can see the Lake Murray Dam, the location, the schools. It's listed for $2 million too. Okay. Great property. I virtually staged some of the rooms, but it's mainly staged home. It shows beautifully. Great property with a pool too.
Oh, who doesn't want a pool? Especially with the summer coming up? Come on. And then there's another?
Right, there's one on Wessinger Road in Chapin, And this home, I mean, you've got $1 million sunset views, of course. It's at 2.8 million. Gorgeous pool, 2 docks, a separate barn. It's on 2 acres. Rarely do you find 2 acres on the lake, and possibly subdividing option.
And in a great location too.
Right,
So
right.
super great to know. So many great properties. And these are on your website as well?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
so check those out. Those are gonna be super great options. But moving from buying to selling, the spring market is coming up. You know, a lot of people are gonna be buying and selling homes. What are some tips for people who wanna get their houses sell ready? How do they kind of start that process?
Definitely your front yard. If your front yard does not look appealing, people are going to think of the inside the same.
Yeah.
I mean, just go ahead and say it. So cutting your grass, cutting your shrubbery,
Yep.
putting out fresh bark, pine straw, just making the yard, make sure you don't have any vines growing on the side of your house.
Yeah.
Pressure washing the house, the driveway.
Okay.
You know, cleaning out your gutters, trim the bushes back from the roof line. The worst thing is you having a squirrel or an animal in your attic.
Oh, absolutely
Oh,
not.
it's a nightmare.
That's got to be awful. No.
So yes.
We'll pass on that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think another great thing to do would be to just declutter and kind of
Yes.
depersonalize the home, which can be kind of bittersweet. But
Yes.
you know, you want people to picture their lives in that home, and
Right.
I'm sure that's really important.
I just did this in my personal home, and I have friends that do this all the time. I give my children a trash bag. I'm like, go fill this trash bag up, because honestly, we don't need as much clothes and
Yep.
shoes and things. And if you can donate, the best way is to declutter your house and make it look show ready. Blinds open, blinds cleaned. Clean
Natural
your
light.
windows. Yes.
Let in all the light.
Right.
Just keep it nice and shiny.
Right, clean your floors, clean your bathrooms.
Yep.
You just want to make it look almost like a hotel room, show ready.
Well, speaking of staging homes, I know you do the photo and video for the houses
Right.
that you're selling, and that's a really big part of it, especially now everyone is online, social media, that's
Right.
where people are looking first.
So I have a professional photographer. We work together. We actually get a game plan before we would even go to the property, especially because I do video marketing as well to
Okay.
highlight. You'll see on the listings.
Yeah.
Like I try to be creative and you know, whatever that special little nugget is on the house to kind of showcase it.
Yeah.
But I go in before. I just don't show up and do pictures. I have the lights on. I'm having the houses staged. Some are new construction I've sold recently. We didn't want to put furniture in the homes, so my photographer offers stage photography.
Great.
Which buyers are visuals. They want to see the space. They want to see the room.
Absolutely.
So we just did that, and the buyer's agent said they were so happy with us because he knew exactly what to buy
What
for
he
the
was
home.
walking into.
So
Yeah.
it's a lot of visual, but if you do not have professional photos and videos, it's you're doing it injustice. So
Yeah.
I offer that in my services.
Again, having a professional that knows, you know, you wouldn't even really know what to look for. You could make it look like a pretty room, but how do you make it look visually appealing?
Right,
To a
exactly.
buyer? Yeah. Can you give your information one more time, so if anyone's watching, has questions, wants to reach out to you, where can they do that?
Yes, so they can go to my website, HeidiBrown.net, fill out a card, or just call me, 803-518-1038.
Awesome. We're going to have all that information up on your screen as well, or you can go to our website, sotocityLiving.com, for more. Thanks, Heidi.
Thank you.